Good morning, my friends. Hey, I'm here again having another go. Trying to do what I've got to do. And yeah, we're going to work on this paint and finish this, go through that sky there. I'll bring that down and I might take that out of the frame while I do that. I'm going to mix up some mud. Just a bit of cerulean blue and white, some nice clean stuff actually, without too much other stuff in it, and we'll build it and work our way down with the sky. And the more I look at the sky now, the more I can see we need a little bit of beautiful colour up on that top there, on the top part of that sky. So what we'll do is we'll push that out of the thing for now, and right, grown an old man, not an old man, yeah, only 103. And I think, how does that look? Hey, what does that look like? I don't want that shining on there like that at the moment, because I can't see the colour. I need another light on the other side actually. Get a little bit of that blue, get it in there, that cerulean blue. Oh geez, that's powerful too, isn't it? But we need to get that blue up the top, and then we'll just soften it as we come down. Yeah, I don't want to get too technical with the sky. It's not $1 million masterpiece, but I want it to satisfy me, that's for sure. So what we'll do is start lightening the load now, like Van Morrison says. Alright, let's just lighten it up a little bit, bringing it down there now, because I don't want I can go and run a little bit more blue through there if I want. Just see how the tree foliage is on the painting is dry when I'm going through it. This is a couple of days old though, but I make sure it's pretty dry. Otherwise it's impossible for me to do it my way that I do it, anyhow. But this is like getting a second chance at doing your painting. You know, when you go back, let it dry a little bit and then come back through it, it's like you're learning twice. You know, that's my backward thinking, that's how I think. And yeah, so yeah, it's given me that second chance to bring that sky up, you know. And when you start playing around with the colours, you know, the same sort of colours all the time, then you get to know your colours, and you can tend to make life easier for yourself, because you don't have to think as hard when you're trying to paint, when you've got to think. So I'm going to put some yellow in that blue. It's just ultramarine blue, and I'll just put a little bit of yellow in it, because I want it light, fairly light down the bottom here on the horizon. Right, so I put a little bit of that in and tint it pretty strongly with some thing in it, and yeah, no, I don't know. I don't even know whether I'm happy with that colour. Might sit alright in here amongst the foliage. Right? And yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, we're working on it. That's the idea of it. I'm having a go, trying to work on it and see what I can get out of it. I just don't want a real, one of those real powerful blue skies. I just want a blue sky. And I'm just thinking, no, I'm not sitting with that. What I need, when I start getting a bit, what do you call it, confused with my colour, I start using a spatula. See how that brings it up a lot lighter? Because I'm not bloody getting that brush, and I'm not getting the brush and killing the paint. Let's put it that way, So I'll put a little bit of this on here, and then I can get around and throw a bit of brushwork on it, and at least I'm going to have what I want down there. Because the way I was going, it's not working. I need to get that light up here in this, just at the bottom half part where it's starting to hit the top of the trees. It can go as blue as it likes up the top there, but I need to have that fade out on the top of the thing. And while I'm there, I put a little bit of that blue down there in that water, right? Yeah, so and then I can lighten and darken that too. But anyhow, I'll clean that brush a little bit. Because I'm not going to put another coat. There's not another coat of paint. Whoops, that's a bit dirty on that brush. I'm not going to put another coat of paint in here. The sky, the only thing I might have is a quick swipe of white for a cloud or something, but I'm not going to, and notice I'm not trying to kill the paint. It helps me to control that colour a little bit by using the spatula. I don't know, I mean, a lot of older blokes be probably saying, oh, bullshit, but yeah, that's how I think, and maybe someone else thinks that way too. So this is not a one-way show. It's a matter of doing what you feel doing. And as you do that, then you grow into your own unique style of painting with your own colours and yeah. So that's the way it all works. Anyhow, I just want to get this painting somewhere to where I'm happy with it again. That would be good. And yeah, to where it makes me happy. And then people who learn them too can understand that that's not the magic painting, or trying to get in there and finish and have that magic painting finished, and because it just doesn't happen like that. Some paintings might work okay, but in general there is a little bit of work and a little bit of thinking and a little bit of knowledge, to get your painting going, so yeah. And if you want to soften and take them brush strokes into the paint, you go like that, lightly. It's the same thing taking it that way into the water, onto the edge, right? And taking it to the edge like that, soften it. I've got to come through the water in here. But there I am killing me paint. No, I'm not killing it this time, I'm just smudging that out because I know it's not finished. Now, I don't know, I'm happy. I'm going to go, I'll just, no, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of cad yellow, just a very tiny bit, in a, or a little bit of orange, doesn't matter. Just in that there, and I might just swipe it here. Oh, hang on, I might just do that with the spatula. You know, just put a little cloud, just a touch of cloud. Just a touch of cloud there. And then just move it. Oh. So that it doesn't look like it's been, you know, that's it. Yeah. All I know. Yeah, don't kill it. That's the way I talk think about it. Don't kill the paint. Let the paint work. You know, and you might even have a bit of reflection of that stuff down in there. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be much, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be much, it just needs to, in the water, because of the reflections, it just needs to state the purpose, that's what's there. See when I'm doing that, that doesn't bring out any paint colour. And you know why it is? It's because I don't have enough on the paintbrush. See, I know my answer. But, anyhow, let's see what it is. And now I put it on with the spatula and then I come over it lightly. Okay? And then down it. And here, I don't think I'm going to do any more to that. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that at that. Well, look, that's taken the 12 minutes to do that little bit so far. And now we need to get a distant foliage, don't we? So what we need to do is we need to have a bit of blue. Well, a bit of blue, bit of magenta, bit of cerulean blue, a little bit of magenta. Alright. A little bit of lemon yellow at the back, because it's at the back. Little tint of, give it a bit more green in there. Then give it a little bit of white. A little bit of tinting white to get that violety colour working through the paint. Yeah, so I don't know, that's not going to work either, I can see that. But anyhow, we'll play it by ear. There's a bit of cat in it or something. It needs to have more of a greeny. Look at that. I'm not sitting right with the colour in that either. This is what happens to Pete the painter. This is where I know when I don't know where I'm going really. I mean, yeah, I'm just playing around with my paint. I'm trying to get a soft effect. You know, I don't want it standing out, but I certainly don't want that big strong colour in there. So what I'm going to do is try and knock it back. Try and get some violet in there and that'll take it back, you know. If I get some violet in there, it'll take it take it back. And want a bit of violet in there. Oh, am I getting in the road of the painting? I hope not. I'm not the greatest cameraman. Anyhow, that's where we're getting with this painting at this stage. Now I need to smooth it all out. Well, I need to smooth this out a little bit. I don't want to just, you know, again, like I'm finding out the way you touch the paint, you know. The way you touch the paint with the brush. It's important. It seems like, you know, it's far from right doing that, isn't it? When you say, oh, it's how you touch the paint. But it's the secret of the whole painting. The secret of the whole thing is how you touch your paint. And if you swipe it too hard or, you know, you do the wrong, oh, I don't know. And not, mind you, while I'm playing around here and trying to get what I want, it's the same old story again. It's not finished, you know. I can go over any one of these things at any time, you know. What I want to do is I want to soften that. I just want to soften those edges around there, you know. At this stage. Right. Alright. And soften around in there. And another way of softening that edge is to get that like that. Right. See that hard edge on that one? Pull it down a bit. Oh, can't tell. You know, another little secret too, I suppose. Just think that I'm just saying I suppose because I don't know everything. It's just doing it softly and keeping everything clean. I don't want that to be too hard there at the moment. But, yeah, anyhow, it's, and I might pull them down. Yeah, you know, very orthodox. Keep the painting. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you get the end results, I mean, I'm not selling them for $1 million. You know, a lot of my stuff goes for tourism, you know. But, and that in there, I don't like that. I might even get a little bit of violet in there. Just a little bit of violet, and you just see how maybe it needs to be more bluer, I don't know. yeah, I don't want it all to be, yeah, that violet, you know, gives you a bit of depth and in your painting. And I mean, you know, I know people do it pretty, I suppose, too, but, you know, anyhow. Like, you know, but anyhow, I like their painters. I'm not going to mention names, because there's a lot of art that I love. You know, if I didn't love art, I wouldn't be doing this. I don't paint too, I mean, I love painting, but I love to have the fact that I do love painting, you know. And I'm not using much paint here now, you know.